Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be talking about how the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have re-signed running back Leonard Fournette to a contract. Again, don't have the details of this contract, but once I get them, I will put them down in the comments section below. This is a move that, to me personally, is surprising. I know that there are plenty of Bucs fans out there who wanted Leonard Fournette to come back and expected him to re-sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I myself was not 100% sure it was going to happen. In fact, I'll even go as far as to say is that I didn't think it was going to happen because I thought Leonard Fournette was going to want to go somewhere that may pay him a little bit more money and may give him a starting opportunity, but he is not going to another team. He is instead returning to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And now we can start asking some questions about what's going to happen to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back room in the immediate future here, because right now, as it stands, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have Ronald Jones, who is still under contract, who is literally only a handful of yards away from being a 1,000-yard rusher last season. You have Leonard Fournette, who just re-signed with the team, and he has done some very good things for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, especially in that playoff run from the wild card round, literally all the way to the Super Bowl. Playoff Lenny was in full effect. You have literally recent third-round draft pick Keyshawn Vaughn, who had very little playing time in his first year, and then you have a list of other guys like TJ Logan, who I'm a big fan of, Bruce Arians is a big fan of as well, and there's plenty other guys like that in kind of that fourth running back spot. So what are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to do? There's still questions as to whether or not they could bring in a receiving back like a James White, like a Theo Riddick, like a Duke Johnson, and all the other receiving backs that are out in free agency right now. It really is a good crop of receiving backs in that free agency class. And then you also have the draft as well, where the Buccaneers could potentially look to draft a receiving back. They just had a pre-draft meeting with Demetric Felton not too long ago from UCLA. I'm a big fan of his. I also had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking Gainwell, a running back, receiving back rather, I believe from Memphis, who could also be an option. So yeah, it seems like the Buccaneers are looking at yet again another crowded running back room where guys are just going to be having a dogfight for snaps, and that's just the way it's going to be. I would still peg Ronald Jones as the starter, at least right now, but this is going to be a very interesting situation, one to keep an eye on throughout the remainder of this offseason, is what is going to happen with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back room, who's going to get snaps over who else is going to join this what is now crowded running back room with a lot of high-tier guys in Ronald Jones, Fournette, and Keyshawn Vaughn. I mean, that's a first, second, and third round pick, like right there. Leonard Fournette being a first rounder, Ronald Jones being a second rounder, Keyshawn Vaughn being a third rounder. That's a lot of investment in that running back room. I don't hate it. I like it. I really do think the Buccaneers have a very solid running back room, especially with Leonard Fournette returning to this team. It's going to be a very interesting thing to pay attention to, and probably one of the most hotly contested position group battles throughout the remainder of this offseason and training camp and preseason and before the regular season. So yeah, very happy to have Leonard Fournette on this football team. Interested to see what else the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do in terms of potentially getting a receiving back to join this team as well. And then after that, I mean, let's just see what happens. Let's all put our cards on the table and see what goes. You know, this is going to be a lot of fun, I think. But anyway, guys, give me your thoughts about this move down in the comment section below. What do you think about Leonard Fournette returning to the team? Are you for it? Are you against it? Myself, personally, I mean, we all know how good Leonard Fournette can be. He's a great, you know, just ability of power and speed and a little bit of receiving ability, but not too much. The Buccaneers still should, in my opinion, bring in somebody else to do that part of their running back game. But Leonard Fournette, he's got a phenomenal blend of just speed and power, and I'm happy he's coming back. But give me your thoughts about this move down in the comment section below, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.